Global warming is often discussed in terms of rising temperatures and melting ice, but its deeper consequences are far more complex. It is not just an environmental issue, but a transformation of systems that sustain human life. 1. Food is becoming less nutritious. Rising carbon dioxide levels change how plants grow. Crops accumulate more sugars and starch, but lose essential nutrients such as protein, iron, and zinc. By the middle of the century, this could significantly affect global health, especially in regions that depend heavily on plant-based diets. 2. Fish populations are collapsing. Migratory freshwater fish have declined dramatically over the past decades. Warmer waters disrupt breeding cycles and threaten survival. Entire ecosystems weaken, along with communities that depend on fishing for income and food. 3. Climate change fuels conflicts. Environmental stress increases instability. Droughts and crop failures push populations to migrate and compete for resources. In some cases, this contributes to social unrest and even war, as seen in regions affected by prolonged climate shocks. 4. High mountains are changing. Vegetation is spreading into areas that were once too cold to support life. On peaks like Everest, plants are now growing at much higher altitudes. This signals deeper shifts in climate systems that affect water supply for billions of people. 5. Islands are disappearing. Rising sea levels are already erasing small islands and forcing communities to relocate. Entire nations face the risk of losing their territory. For many people, this is no longer a future scenario but a present reality. 6. Agricultural regions are destabilizing. In parts of the Mediterranean, droughts are becoming longer and more severe. Crops that once thrived in these regions are now at risk. Wine production in particular may decline sharply as grape varieties fail to adapt to changing conditions. 7. Coffee may become a luxury. Climate conditions suitable for growing coffee are shrinking. Yields are falling, and diseases are spreading more easily in warmer environments. For millions of farmers, this threatens livelihoods, and for consumers, it may mean rising prices and reduced availability. 8. Winter sports are at risk. Warmer winters reduce snow reliability and shorten seasons. Fewer cities will be able to host winter sporting events, and traditional activities may become harder to sustain, even in countries where they are part of daily life. 9. Time for outdoor winter activity is shrinking. Shorter cold seasons affect not only major events, but also everyday training and recreation. In many regions, the number of days suitable for skating, skiing, and hockey is steadily decreasing. 10. Major cities could be submerged. In the long term, rising sea levels could transform coastlines entirely. If ice sheets melt on a large scale, many global cities would be at risk of flooding. This scenario highlights the potential scale of climate-driven change. Together, these effects show that global warming is not a single crisis, but a chain reaction. It reshapes ecosystems, economies, and societies at the same time. The real challenge is not only to reduce emissions, but to understand how deeply these changes will influence the future of human life.